Hey, good afternoon. Getting ready to get this live started. Waiting for a few people to join us. The cicadas are real. Yes, they are. Yep, okay. All I have to do is just share it. All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon to the Doing the Most community. My name is Amanda. Just wanted to come and get started with this live this afternoon, our first Feature Friday. Thank you to anyone who tunes in and likes, shares, and follows this interview here with Melissa Phillips with Elevate Life Counseling. Before we get started, I wanted to go ahead and get a few housekeeping things out of the way. Please be engaged, please comment, please share this with others, but remain respectful in this environment. That's what keeps this community here safe. That's what we want to do. All right, don't forget to like, follow, and share the businesses that we share about here today, particularly Elevate Life Counseling with Melissa, but also like, follow, and share Doing the Most Media. That way we can continue to share with you all the latest information about the new small businesses, nonprofits, and side hustles that we come in contact with in our community. All right, we're just gonna give it another minute or so. All right, so Melissa, I would like to get started with a few interview questions. We've had a chance to discuss some of this. And before I get too far into that, I want to share that Melissa's been a colleague for quite a while with me. I have worked with her in several settings, and I am very confident in her new venture, her new business, Elevate Life Counseling. Will you please tell us a little bit about yourself and some stuff about Elevate Life Counseling?
All right, so about me, first and foremost, I am a licensed chemical dependency counselor, and I also have my master's in social work. I have been in the field for a lot of years, helping adults, helping children navigate their life, whether it's been with addiction or it's been with homelessness or it's just been with mental health issues. So I have that background, and during this time of COVID-19, I was laid off from an agency, and during that time of me being laid off, the first 2 weeks I was like in serious grieving mode, like, okay, like what am I gonna do with my life? I'm not attached to anything, you know. I felt like I lost my purpose, and then I realized, and I talked to Amanda, and I was like, wait a minute, I've been talking about doing this thing for myself for a very long time. I've been talking about what I can bring to the table. And one thing that I do know about me is that when I work somewhere, I give 120% of my energy, of my dedication, and of my my loyalty to my clients and to my agency. So my first thought is, why not do that for myself? And that's how Elevate Life Counseling was born. Elevate Life Counseling has the counseling at the end because I do bring all my counseling background to my business, all the knowledge and practices that I have, but I am a life coach. I want to work with individuals who don't necessarily meet that DSM-5 criteria, for whatever is going on with them in their life. You might be stressed out, or you might have goals that you want to accomplish, and that's not something that you can just go to a counselor and see a counselor for, because guess what? Your insurance is going to be like, hold up, wait a minute, where is that at in the DSM-5? So I want to help people achieve their goals, get from point A to point B, and I use my counseling background to do so. But I also want to walk the journey of life with people and help lift them up and engage them so they can reach their fullest potential.
So that life counseling piece makes you kind of step out and set aside from the group, because at the end of the day, there's life coaching and then there is counseling, and so this takes away that piece where there's the clinical mental health piece that you were working on previously in your former job. Okay.
Right.
I like that. It's real creative. I like the twist.
Thank you.
All right. So tell us a little bit about the skills, the knowledge, the abilities, and talents you have. But before you share that, I want to kind of preface this question. I kind of put it out there a little bit boldly, but the reason why I ask this question is a lot of times when people share about their talents, their skills, their knowledge, their abilities, they speak about it in a tiny voice. They kind of have a tendency to cower down or to kind of sink within. And at the end of the day, like, I don't see successful people and people who are rappers or basketball players or you name it. I don't see anybody successful saying what they do well in a small voice. So I want you to kind of take this moment to really, talk about what makes you stand out and set aside from different businesses who may be doing something similar, but not quite what Elevate's doing.
I think what sets me apart from other people, other professionals that are doing the life coaching or counseling piece is that I walk the journey with you. And I say that because if you ever work with someone, whether it be a trainer, whether it be a counselor, and they take credit for what you have accomplished, that's a no-no. I'm walking the journey with you. The people who you are working with should be walking the journey with you of life. Everything that you do is yours. You take ownership of that. I am here to help you and to show you that what you're doing is all you. I'm just giving you like the blueprint of life and telling you, okay, well, maybe look at this avenue instead of that avenue, or maybe try this out instead of trying that. Look at different things, but you're the one putting in the work. I think that's what sets me apart from a lot of professionals out there, is because I'm not going to claim it. I'm not going to take ownership of it. I'm just going to celebrate you when you reach your goals. Small goals, big goals. I just want to help celebrate you.
Okay, so that's a different approach. I don't often hear, too many people who are professionals, too many people who are in the leading and counseling profession to say that they want to walk with someone hand in hand. Is more of a partnership in the journey versus, I want to lead you, I want to show you, I want to tell you what to do. So it's nice to hear that you'll have that piece where it's more of a partnership. So if anybody's looking for more of a partnership in their motivation and support and kind of accountability services, sounds like she's got a plan. All right, so we've heard some about the passion. We've heard a little bit about the purpose of your agency and what your business is going to do. Let me be clear, and we're glad to have you here for that. But let's jump a little bit into the planning side of things. So a plan is always something that anyone needs. You're talking about goals for others. What is the plan for Elevate Life Counseling currently during these COVID-19 times? And then we'll discuss a little bit for after.
So my plans, so Amanda and I know each other, and I'm usually pulling her into my plans. So the plan for Elevate Life Counseling is just to grow and to get out to the masses, because I believe that I do have something that is very valuable that can be offered, which is the knowledge of my counseling background. Plus, I am a hoorah, I am that coach. I am that one who is going to be like, okay, you need to get across the finish line, let's go. We're going to do it together because we're going to get there. So my plan for Elevate Life Counseling is to grow into not only be my baby, but be my teenager and grow up to be a very successful adult.
Raising a business.
Right.
A business. I like the way you look at it. It's a real positive spin on it.
And so I have some ideas. Right now I'm doing a goal achiever group, which is a 30-day goal achiever group for some ladies who have their own individual goals, and I'm working with them and walking alongside them, helping to motivate them accomplish their goals. And this is what I will say, and this is a little freebie that you get. Whatever goal you have that you want to accomplish, know this. It may take longer than the allotted time that you have for that goal, but if you set these small goals in between that big goal, it makes it feel like you're accomplishing that bigger goal. So that's a little mindset tidbit for you when it comes to that.
Oh, the mind can play tricks on you when it comes to
Oh,
goals.
yeah.
You feel like you're not making progress when you are, and it's important to have sometimes someone outside of yourself step in and go, hey, by the way, you've made this progress. And so at the end of the day, it's, you know, a benefit to have someone outside of yourself say those things to you to positively motivate you and keep you accountable to your goals. So all right, let's talk a little bit about beyond the pandemic. We are in pandemic mode now, but what are the plans for Elevate going forward into the future? You previously have worked some places, but like you said, you're growing and raising a business. Raising a business is a full-time job. Let's talk about that.
So past pandemic, I know we all want to get out of it. I have, and even within it, because there's, you know, if we can remain 6 feet apart, then we can accomplish some things. So I want to partner with Doing the Most Media, and we talked about doing a couple of like motivational setting type things. I won't give off too much information because I read somewhere where they said that like you shouldn't tell people everything that you planning to do, because you'll either have some naysayers who try to put whatever dreams or whatever things that you want to accomplish down, or you'll have people who try to steal it. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying nobody here is going to try
partnerships and collaborations in the near future. We have some incubator babies.
Right. But I mean, that's one thing that you'll get from me is the real. Like I'm gonna tell you like how it really is and give you the real outlook on things. But yes, Doing the Most Media and Elevate Life Counseling, along with another one of our friends, we are talking about Partner Up, so that we can bring some educational groups to people in a live setting. If we have to do them in a virtual setting, that's fine. I'm more comfortable with the live setting because I can look you in your eyes and I can look at your body language and see what's going on and help you out that way. But we're looking at that partnership for that. As far as my life coaching business, just growing that and working with clients individually and also within groups, like my goal setter group, my goal achiever group, things like that. So that's what's coming up for me in the future.
All right, so it sounds like there are some real plans of intent for raising that idea, the incubator ideas that we have collaborating between the different businesses. All right, so I want to make sure we give the community information about how to reach out, access not just your individual services, but your group services as well, because honestly, the group services are where you can get a idea of what it's like to work with Melissa Phillips with Elevate Life Counseling and what those services are like and how it is to be held accountable and, you know, given the motivation and support to reach your goals. She's here to help winners win, I would say. She wants to help people who are already wanting to win, who are already in a winner's mindset. She's helping to, you know, help you achieve your goals. So how do we get in touch with you? What are the website links, social medias?
So my website is elevatelife-counseling.com. My Instagram is elevate.with.melissa. My Facebook business page is Elevate Life Counseling. So basically, if you type in Elevate Life Counseling or Melissa Phillips, one of those will pop up. I will make sure I also tag myself in this, and I believe Amanda already tagged me in this in the beginning, so in the description in the beginning. And you can definitely reach out to Doing the Most Media and find out how to get in contact with me. And I also implore you, because I believe I used to do hair for 10 years. So word of mouth is everything, and I am a firm believer of that. If you have any questions, or if you want to know anything about, like, is this chick real? Is, you know, what's going on with her? I didn't pay her to say any nice things about me. She's going to give you the real. So as her business Miss Doing the Most Media. You can definitely ask Amanda anything that you want to know about me, because if you're following her page, then that means that you've made a connection with her already. And
we're all about community and interconnectedness here. We're here to share about authentic branding, share about businesses and their authentic selves. We're just the hype person for all these amazing small businesses that exist and they're thriving during this time. We are literally here to be the hype. We want to share that. We want to make sure it reaches the communities, and we want to make sure it reaches the masses, because at the end of the day, small businesses are in jeopardy, and to lose them during this time or immediately following due to some faulty PPP loans, it's just not okay. So the social worker in me is making sure that everyone gets a seat at the table. It's time to eat.
Right.
Join us next time for our Feature Friday here on Doing the Most Media. I will include any contact information for Elevate Life Counseling and Melissa underneath this video in the comment section, and anywhere else you need me to. If you need to share the message, let me know. I will share that information with you there. Never too many questions. Be patient with me as I respond. Anything else, Miss Melissa?
No. You did a wonderful job.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for